of my day, I do my level best to not use any kind of technology. You know, we've grown up in such a technological society where we feel like we have to use technology, or technology is always at our fingertips, or there's like so much value from technology. And I didn't really realize how little value technology offers until like I started really paying attention to things, like when I would go to an ashram, right? So I'd go to a monastery and I'd study yoga for a while, right? So I'm meditating and stuff like that. And there's very little technology footprint then. And that's when I really realized, oh, I actually like don't need technology. Now it's fine for me to say, okay, so start off your day without using technology for 30 to 60 minutes. But the truth is that's hard. Why is it hard? Because technology is addictive. So instead of trying to change anything, I just paid attention to what happened when I started using technology. So when you wake up first thing in the morning, you're kind of sluggish. You don't really feel like working, but you need to work today. So what I sort of noticed was that the first reason that I would use technology was not out of any recreational stuff. It was actually like due to like legitimate reasons. So the first thing that I would do is like check my email or look at my calendar and try to figure out, okay, what do I have to do today? And that sounds like pretty productive, right? You have to figure out, okay, during the day, like, do I have an hour to shower? Do I have half an hour to shower? Like, what do I need to do today? But then what I sort of found is as I looked at my day when I first wake up in the morning, how do you think that makes me feel? So when you wake up first thing in the morning and you open up your calendar and you open up your email and there are all these tasks you have to do, and like, you've got all these meetings and, oh yeah, I have to do this today, and oh, I have to do this today, and I do this today. And then I started to feel emotionally overwhelmed because I'm not actually doing it, right? All I'm seeing is like the gigantic mountain that I have to climb. And so then once I start to feel emotionally overwhelmed, mentally, I'm not in a frame of mind to work. So what do I end up doing? How do I manage those emotions? I move over to a different app. Let's open up Reddit. Let's look at what happened on a live stream fail. And so then what we do is we shift from our kind of like work-related legitimate reason to kind of an emotionally numbing, dopaminergic kind of thing. And then you're stuck in that cycle. And then I have to start the day by digging in, using willpower to overcome that and like drag myself to start working. And what I actually found is that when I avoid technology for the first 30 to 60 minutes of the day, you know, I kind of do my thing. I take a shower, I have a cup of tea, I'll read something, I'll chat, I'll go outside for a little bit. Then when I sit down to work, I'm in a far better headspace. And my willpower battery is still fully charged because I haven't had to overcome the addictive technology first thing in the morning.